And we are back. Back for another final and another match with Jose Vicente in it. This kid is just tearing through the fields that he's playing in. Playing great. I got a feeling that this is his game, too. I feel like, well, anyway, let's let Ed Ladawi ring him in. Oops, that is the wrong preset. There we go.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Welcome back to the Billiard Education Foundation 2025 National Championships, the Junior National Championships, that is. Thank you for joining us once again. We're coming to you live from Quincy, Illinois, here at the Oakley Lindsay Center for the third year in a row. What a wonderful event it's been. We were all worn down after 4 days of play, and these two young gentlemen still have lots of energy to go, battling it out for this year's title for the 2025 Junior National 9-Ball Championship. So without further ado, let's introduce our two competitors here to you live now. First up, to my right, coming to us from Vineland, New Jersey. He's a former Pennsylvania 14 and under 9-ball champion, sponsored by Mez Cues and Clutch Shot. I think he's shooting so well and deserves a name of Jersey Strong, Jose Vicente. And his opponent, coming to us from Princeton, Illinois, sponsored by Slay the Slate and The Clip. So in production, check it out online. It's Mr. Colton Beach. Two calling the approaching table to lag for first break. And presiding over this match as referee will be Mr. Madison Ortiz and official timekeeper Floyd Eigelhart. On commentary, of course, we have the wonderful Collins Newey and Molina Mike.
Mike is going to be a little late to this one, but oops, I apologize, folks. There we goes the lag. But I'll be hanging out for the beginning of this one. We saw Jose Vicente in the final of the 18 and under boys 8-ball championship. And now he's made it to the final of the 16 and under boys 9-ball championship. Jose Vicente is 15 years old, and from what I saw in the 8-ball championship, he had a bit of a loose cue ball, which can be helpful actually from time to time in 9-ball, since you have to move the cue ball so much more. This is going to be my first time watching Colton Peach play, but he has made it through a fairly sizable field. Let me give you guys the stats on that bracket. Where is it? Right here. Solid size field of 24 players, and actually sent, let me see here, Colton Peach, stage 2, beat Shane Petrick and Damon Collar in the stage 2 portion of this event. Jose Vicente in stage 2 beat Brendan Green, and Hayden Ernst just beat Hayden Ernst this morning 7-5, which is a pretty strong performance. One of the stronger players in all of the brackets out there, Hayden Ernst. So here we go. Start things off with a dry break from Colton, but no look at the 1-ball. Pretty good little push out. I'd imagine that whoever ends up shooting at this ball is going to use probably the grouping on the right to protect the cue ball. I don't think you can get behind the 9 here very easily. Ooh, what a nice cue ball. What a nice cue ball. Small window for position, but he got there. Playing safe. Jose with the jump stick. Real close to the 9-ball. He's got to get over the whole ball, too. Does not get there. And with the way these balls are laid out, I would not be surprised if Colton takes ball in hand to shoot this 9. Yeah, that is probably the thing to do here. Ooh, and he's going to hang the 9. I thought that 9 was going to trickle in right at the last moment. That ball is deep in there. I think I'd prefer to bank this ball at the 9, bank the 1 instead of trying to jack up and draw the cue ball into the 9. The only reason being there's a decent portion of the time where if you draw the ball into the 9, you can scratch through it. Ooh, he didn't even hit it. Oh, wow. Look at where this 9 ball laid up. I mean, the 1 ball, pardon me. All right, we're going to get a little window into Colton's thought process here. Is he going to try to roll this ball all the way down? Oh, wow. Went at it super aggressively. And it looks like Jose does have a look at this 1 ball. Clearly going to just stun the ball back so that you can play the 2-9 combo. And we'll be on to the next game. So long as he doesn't accidentally overcut the 1 ball and lose the cue ball. Yeah. Nine ball down. We are racing to 8 in this final. These gentlemen have been racing to 7 thus far. Shaking it out, getting loose. I guess I should go back to school and learn our state flags. Colton Peach is from Illinois. Jose Vicente, New Jersey. Oh boy, a scratch on the break from Jose. 1 ball sitting in the corner to get things rolling. 3 ball on that side of the table. The 5 ball passes in the side pocket. This should be really doable. And even if it doesn't, with the 4 ball being on that same side of the table, should be fairly easy to manage getting position on the 5 ball for the top right corner. Nice straight stroke. Wow, he moves the cube real nicely. Dead stop on the cue ball, dead center ball as well. Slay the slate, it says on the back of his shirt. Maintains a nice angle on the 7. He can basically put the same stroke that he put on the last 4 or 5 balls, play it like it's a stop shot, and the cue ball will be nice on the 8. I like so. That's correct, Nate. That is the new WPA standardized rule for 9 ball, which the Billiard Congress of America has then adopted, as well as the Billiard Education Foundation. Big break. 9-ball moving towards the side pocket, and the 1-ball is going to dress up over the corner. 9-ball got kissed away. 6-ball tied up with the 7. Jose's going to show us that big cue ball. He likes to slide the cue ball around a lot. Likes to stroke the ball. It would be awesome to try to touch the 7 there, but clearly a pretty tall order. But look at this on the 2. Now the huge question is, what do we do with this 6 and 7? Big problem with the 6 and 7 being on the left side of the table tied up is if you try to break them out before the 4 and 5, there's a good chance you get hooked between the 9 and 8. Like here, for instance, if you went forward 1 rail with a touch of inside to check it and go into the 6 and 7 while trying to maintain insurance on the 5-ball, it's like really easy to get hooked behind the 8 and 9. I think he tried to nudge him there. And now this shot, I mean, you can cut the 5 in the side and whip the cue ball around with a bunch of right-hand spin. It looks like it goes real close to the side pocket there. I mean, you're gambling on the outcome, though. It looks like the 6 wants to dress up in front of the side or go down towards the corner. And that's what he's going after here. Overcuts the 5, so he loses his cue ball a bit. But all things considered for Jose, it's a good thing he didn't disturb those balls since he missed the 5. Same idea here. Like, if you're going to put right spin on this ball and try to go into the 6 and 7, you got to hope you don't hit the 7 too full because you might end up hooked behind it. Smart shot from Colton Peach to just take his medicine and end up on this side of the 6 and try to play safe. And even though he didn't really hook Jose here, this is interesting. It's not really easy to get the 6 on the other side of the 7 while also keeping the cue ball safe. It's easy for the 6 to leak out in front of the side pocket. Really nice cue ball. He left to look at the top edge of the 6 though, so Colton's going to be able to send his cue ball probably close to the right side pocket and use the 7, 8, and 9 to cover this ball up. He's just coming up short a little bit here though. Both players playing really fast, letting each other get to the table and get on with it. Jose playing safe, trying to use the 8 to stop the cue ball on the 9. This is very nice. Colton's in trouble in this game. Especially considering the 6 ball being out in open real estate near the bottom end of the table. Even if you hit this ball, there's a good chance you sell something out. What's going to happen with the 9 ball? Well, Jose's jacked up. Gonna have to use a bridge. All ball fouls here, so if anything moves other than the cue ball next to that bridge, it's a foul. Good news for Jose is he doesn't have to do much to get on the 7, so just pocket the ball and take what you can get. Good evening, everybody. What's up? Or good afternoon, Ike, James, Brinson, Aaron Eblin. That's a new name in the chat for me. Must be a Colton fan or family member. Look at the size of that bridge. Our ref making sure that no foul is committed. Really difficult cueing there, and Colton Peach gets away with it. Ends up with a shot here. Corporal McNasty, Mike is MIA. What else is new? Oh boy, he sent it straight into the rail, and look at the speed. The 8-ball is going to end up right in front of the side pocket for Jose's taking. Really poor timing to miss a ball right there. It's everyone's favorite thing to do, right? Miss the second to last ball, playing 9-ball. Unfortunate. I like that, Zach Baxter. Colt 45. This is where we're at. And this is where we're headed next. I think some of the 10-ball championships are getting kicked off today. Oh, Ike, trust me, he can miss a workout. He'll be fine. Great shot by Colton Peach. Overcuts the ball and almost scratches because he caught the 3-ball thin. And ends up unlucky to leave the 3-ball perfectly positioned over the side with the correct angle to go to the 4-ball. Oh no. Jose. What are we doing? Did you leave yourself a shot? Oh, hey, Mike, how was your meeting?
Oh, now you want to introduce me?
You just got here.
No, it was good. I got a new, actually, I get a paycheck every now and then, so
Wow.
part of that is, actually having to work. But even though you don't think I work, so. But Ike's got a good idea. I didn't go to the gym this morning because I overslept, so maybe I should let you finish what you started out here and go get a little midday workout in.
Sounds quite enjoyable.
Oh, yeah. Are you all right?
Oh, yeah. I'm enjoying this match. Colton Peach got a nice straight stroke on him.
Oh, yeah. It's funny because I'd never seen this young man play, and when I went to go find out while y'all were doing what was the last final you and Melissa did? The 14U, right?
Yeah.
Of the girls. So I went to get with Zach, who was with Digital Pool, and he said we had this final coming up, and it was Shane Patrick and Colton Peach, and of course I knew Shane from the Rio and from Junior Nationals, and when I saw he was down, I was like, well, let me see how good this kid plays, because I've never seen him hit a ball before, you know. And he had a tough run out that he handled pretty well. So, yeah, it was a eye-opening experience. And obviously, we've been watching Jose play a little bit, and this is my first time watching him play as well. Was this year, but you know, he's got his hands full with Colton for sure. And Jose can kind of be
Good
a little.
Lord.
He's got a super high gear, like you saw there in terms of firepower, but like we saw the other 8-ball match, he can kind of have a bit of a loose cue ball where I feel like Colton, you know, really, he's got a good pace, but he also is very particular where he wants his position at. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So, but Jose took out, I think, Hayden Ernst to get over here, and Colton Peach took out Shane Patrick to get in the final. So, you know, they can play.
That's a nice touch right there.
Great shot, yeah.
Three to one.
Nice aggressive shot there to start it. Banks are open.
That's right.
You saw that firsthand when I got you in one pocket between matches, right?
Yeah, you play so good.
Yeah, against you, for sure. Not at hard times, but you know, it's funny when you get to when you actually travel and get outside of your homeroom, how exposed you really get.
Yeah.
You know.
Jose laser beam focused right now.
Way to change the subject, buddy.
Well, I'm here for these young men, not for our story time.
Okay, you want me to stop telling our stories then? It's cool. He's trying to ignore me.
It's a very, very specific routine that he does with his practice strokes, and I really like it. Ends up dry on the break, though.
What do you like here?
Cue ball towards the 2, thin on the bottom side of the 1.
You got to widen that out quite a bit. And you also got to hit the 1 ball full enough to travel.
I think you can catch it pretty thick, actually.
What was he trying to do?
Not sure.
I think he can get back over here on the left side of the 2 to play it in the same pocket as the 1. How was Colton warming up on the table? Did you get to watch any of it?
I did not have a chance, no.
Okay. Nice touch there. If I can see the bottom side of this, I'm putting them right back where the cue ball is now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he banks the ball. Yeah, it had a really nice...
Smart shot. He two-wayed that ball,
yeah.
Collins. Yeah. Good call.
Had a really nice angle towards the side pocket.
You know what I like is that he made up his mind really quickly and then executed really well.
Both these guys play pretty quick.
Oh, yeah.
Real good rhythm. I mean, we've been live 26 minutes, and, you know, portion of that is introductions, and we're already 4 games in. Whoa, he went over the 1.
Look at that. He's looking around. He can't believe it either.
Oh my gosh, can you believe it?
Did not expect that. Neither did Colton by the look on his face. Like Jose just appeared out of nowhere.
Yeah. Just caught it a little thick and got a little bit of that high karate on the ball, slowed the cue ball down.
Great shot.
This, yeah.
Great shot. A lot of traffic there. A lot of landmines to hit when you're trying to make contact with a 3 here.
It's like the only way to get there is 2 rails to the right. Can you get there 1 rail? Oh, the 8's not in the way. That's helpful.
Just by hitting the rail afterwards, though.
You can get a rail, but he'll sell the 1 or the 3 in the corner. Unlucky. Nice to make contact there without hitting the 5. What did Jim Weish always say? Anything's better than ball in hand. Case in point, huh? And Jose sure gets frozen to balls pretty often, huh? In those 8-ball match, in the 8-ball match, it happened like 4 times.
What would you attribute that to?
No idea. Maybe he just ignored the fact that the 6 was sitting on the shot line. I have no idea. Like, say, for instance, in that spot, right? You're coming off the 3, and you're playing the 4 next, right? Since the 6 is sitting on the shot line towards this corner, instead of trying to float perfectly out here or through the gap, you would think normally you'd want to come short of the 6 and then play the 4 in the side pocket to take the 6 out of the equation.
Or make sure and go extra wide so that way you...
Or, yeah, get back to the center of the table and take a tougher shot on the 4 ball.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the kid's got just raw natural talent, you know, but the problem with that is you still have to be process focused enough to not get yourself in trouble.
Yeah.
You know? I love his feel and I love the kid's rhythm, and you know he is already an exciting player to watch, but you know, racks like this against better players, you're gonna just get buried because they're gonna run out every time, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And so you know, it's still very was this his first year at junior nationals?
First year that I've seen him.
I thought you asked him yesterday?
No, I think I asked him how old he was.
Oh, okay.
I could look at previous years.
He overcut that ball. But he's in line. Nice shot there from Colton Peach. What's that flag next to Colton's name there?
Illinois.
Okay.
I think he's from Quincy.
No way. Nobody lives here, dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell that to Colton.
There's no way.
Let me double check that.
He's not from... No. This town doesn't exist.
Wow. Who got that last one? I'm so sorry. Colton? Yeah. Must have been Colton. I looked away while I was looking at this list. I do not see his name on the list. Oh, there he is. No, Princeton, Illinois. Princeton. Where's Princeton?
Ref right there, taking a look and making sure he doesn't hit the 5 first.
Looks like he lives about an hour.
Wow, what a nice shot there from Jose.
Hour and a half northeast of here.
And this kid's got a lot of talent, Collins.
Yeah.
Judged that really well. Looked real close to the cushion, almost with a double kiss, but with the English he had on there, it widened out. Used that 6 and 8 as blockers.
Got that backdrop. Stopping that cue ball. That phenolic resin really bounces high on concrete. Anything? When the cue balls jump.
Zoom the clock, please.
Two hours northeast of Quincy.
You all right, buddy?
I'm watching. Yeah, I'm enjoying the match.
Okay.
Are you okay?
I'm good. Yeah.
Good.
He's gonna have to play that 7 ball all the way down, no?
I bet you he stuns right through.
That's what he's looking at right now, just what you said. Going that gap between the 7 and 8.
It looks pretty natural. The tangent line's pointing right there. Yeah.
Great shot there. Almost thought it was straighter than what he ended up having. But you can tell he's got such a strong...
Overcut that ball and lost his cue ball a little bit.
Ooh.
Hit the 7 into the pocket facing
Could've been
instead of
worse.
into the center of the pocket. It's amazing how much farther the cue ball can roll. It's the longest I've seen him down on a ball. Nice shot. To get halfway. Halfway home.
Player break granted, up to 7 minutes.
Looks like Jose Vicente is going to take a break.
Do you know what we have up next?
No, I don't. That's your department, bud.
No, don't think so.
Oh, I guess you're right. I've gone out there to check pretty often, haven't I? Like at least once for every time that you did? Yeah. Thinking it back through, aren't you? Realizing that that's your department. They just started the 10-ball event. Events, I should say.
Surely we got to have more 9-ball finals, no? Today?
Oh, yeah.
I'm guessing anyway.
Don't call me Shirley. Would you look at that? Sophia Mast and Savannah Easton are on opposite sides of the 9-ball bracket after the redraw.
The 18U?
In the 18U 9-ball, yeah.
Well. Oh, that's for tomorrow.
Yeah, those matches all scheduled for tomorrow.
Okay.
See, I want to make sure. Thank you.
We are back at it. Oh no, Colton Peach coming up short with his safety. Great shot, never in doubt. Ooh, wait a second. I'm leaving a look here. Apologies.
Yeah, you can tell Colton's just not feeling real comfortable yet. Wow. Playing with fire there.
Yeah. It's almost the same way he missed the last shot that was full table where he was trying to stun the ball. Like he did up in the top left corner.
Yeah, yeah. Nine ball.
9-ball. I think since you can't really get on the 4 here, what about just... Oh, you can get on the 4. It goes in the top left, I guess. I was about to say, like, you know, play the cue ball and the 2 ball at the 9. But if the 4 goes, obviously you can go for the run out. But now he's running into the 7 ball. What are we going to do with the 5? Oh, how about that? That was creative.
That was by design.
For sure, because the 5 was on the other side of the table. He took a free roll at it because the 4 was going to go in the pocket, and he says, well, why not? I can't get to the 5 anyway. May as well try to end the game now.
That kid's got some high octane, buddy.
Yeah, that's pretty creative, man. All of a sudden, it's 5-2. Holy break. Almost sends the 9 in the corner pocket, but ends up scratching instead. A welcome sight for Colton Peach as he leaves his chair. An interesting spot here for Colton. Maybe able to go 2 rails around the 8 ball towards the 6. No, he just decides to take the longer shot on the 6 ball. Gonna have to put a nice draw stroke on this ball because the 7 doesn't go in the top left. Yeah, I don't think this ball goes. Yeah, maybe had a portion of a pocket, but very, very tight, obviously. Instructors that are willing to come in here late. Thing up with 2 camera angles instead of 3.
Are we live?
No, no. I mean,
Oh.
yeah, but yeah. They can't hear. I was just thinking about it a second ago. Nice out by Jose Vicente. Unlucky for Colton to underhit that ball. Does anyone know the high run and straight pool that they're having right now? For the girls the other night, it was 27 or 28. Jose Vicente in the driver's seat here.
Playing good.
We are going to 8 over here, so I believe it might be Jose's break as well. Or is it Colton's? I can't remember who won the lag. I think it was Jose.
Score right?
You can see here Jose Vicente won the first game. Can't remember if he won the lag. Here comes Colton. He almost has like a
He's just unbelievable.
Chris
Huge
Melling
talent.
style of cueing.
Is he? Said he's in the final of the straight pool as well, did our head referee. At 15, just wait another, like he's already a thoroughbred.
2 more years,
Yeah, I
he's
was
going to
gonna
be
say, yeah.
like
2 more years?
dynamite.
Yeah.
He's in New Jersey. I wonder if he can get some good coaching out there.
There's a lot of good guys in that area.
Mm-hmm. Look at this stroke. Watch this stroke here. Look how much action he can get on this cue ball, like, effortlessly. Really clean. Light going forward 2 rails here. Unless you have to elevate because of the ball right there. But if you can go forward 2 rails here. He's slow rolling it with outside spin. Usually the cue ball likes to die a little bit after it comes off the rail with that shot. If you just roll it. Leaves you a little longer. Not like it really matters for this young man. He just cues so clean. And boy, does he get on with it.
I'm just sitting back admiring the way this kid plays pool, man.
Yeah.
You know, he's like, it's like a symphony. Everything just coming together, you know?
Just like easy.
Yeah. This 9-ball to get to the hill. I think what Sophia and Savannah are to the junior women's divisions in American pool, Jose and Hayden are going to be for the boys divisions. With their exciting firepower and fearlessness and great decision making, they'll become more polished over the next couple of years. The sky's the limit. Ball stays up. Where's the cue ball going to finish? He's got the edge.
Gavin Matthew is going to be an absolute monster. The kid is less than 12 years old. Did you know that, Mike?
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's another one. Yeah.
That's another one. You get that kid the right coach. Holy crap, he could play good. I just played a game of one pocket against him, and he was ready to give me 12-4 because he didn't miss a ball for 2 games. No matter how he banked it, no matter how he kicked, no matter what he shot at, combos, everything went in the hole.
Well, you're
one pocket.
Well, you're a bad player, so I mean that's.
He didn't even need me to play bad because he just kept making balls.
Great shot there from Jose. Didn't want
go
that ball to go though. Oh, he has a shot on the floor.
He has a
Collins.
shot. Yeah.
That's when you know you're just running great.
Play good, run good.
Yeah. Yeah, Gavin's got an extremely bright future.
But he does need the right direction. What he can do, what he's capable of doing on the table is astonishing for a 12-year-old.
Jumped up a little bit on that one.
Yeah, he wanted to get that inside on the ball. I think he felt like he under-hit the ball like he did. We're going to see a big stroke, or is he going to draw it out 2 rails around the 8?
Let it rip.
Let it rip forward. Huh. Under hit again. I say just stick him on the 9.
No.
Come on. Yeah, he don't miss.
Jeez, what a nice
He don't
shot
miss.
from the 8 to the 9 here for Jose. He didn't even think about it.
I know. I know. This is kind of what I meant too earlier when I said we saw him get to the finals in 8-ball, and I don't think we saw his best game.
Yeah, I
This
100%
game
agree.
this game in 10-ball much more suit his style and his strengths. So congratulations to both players. Great tournament for both of you. Colton Peach, our runner-up, and our champion for the 9-ball 16 and under division, Jose Vicente. Great player. How about that? First time you show up to a national championship, you just win it.
All right. We're going to be back at 4:30, I think, with a 10-ball round.
Probably a 10-ball round or some other type of final. Maybe we'll see. But until then, thanks again. Look at him. He's stoked. That's awesome to see, man. Attaboy. Look at him. He's like, thank you. The stress relief. Hey, you got more to play, buddy. Go win some more. We know you're capable. All right. Have a good one, folks. We'll see you in an hour or so, hour and a half.